back. Today we have another CS2 capsule opening video. Today we're going to target the Paris 2023 Contenders stickers. Here's a glimpse of what you can get from this capsule. The obvious chases or anything gold or hollow, specifically the complexity because they are just now disbanded, and the Greyhound for the same reason, right? Anything else is also acceptable, but the personal chases that I have outside of those two, or the Mongols gold because it looks really baller and it's before they actually made the logo change, as well as the Team Liquid because I think Team Liquid is just iconic, as well as the fact that I think they actually changed the logo as well for the modern day. And honestly, with the way Team Liquid's been performing, they're kind of teetering around tier 1, tier 2. They're struggling. They may follow the path of complexity, so that might be the next big investment. That being said, let's kick it off with our first capsule. Hopefully it'll be a good sign of things to come if we land a glitter. Okay, we did land the glitter, but it's unfortunately a Blast.TV glitter, which is found in every single capsule for the 2023 Paris series, so its value is almost nothing. That being said, we move on to the second capsule. We get a Fluxo. I think their logo is just too plain. They're not doing themselves any favors. I mean, I get that your team is Fluxo and it's FX, but like, it's just there's not much value outside of the fact that you're a fan for it. You have to bring something to the logo design, in my opinion, to make it a little bit more craft friendly. There's not much you can do with the FX, right? Maybe if it was just the F or the X, but combined like that and so closely stitched together, yeah, there's not too much flexibility. So I think they need to kind of work on that. Although I will admit the hollows for it can look pretty good, as well as occasionally the gold, but the gold is nothing exceptional. That being said, look at this Mongols, right? It looks pretty good, and just like that silvery white look. Looks even better when it's a glitter. Look at that. I think the new logo for Mongols is actually gold by default, which is actually a stronger move, which is really good. But that's actually one of the reasons why I actually want the gold from this Contenders. Wow, 3 Mongols in a row, 2 blue and a glitter. That might be a good sign of what's to come. Maybe we're gonna get a hollow, or if we're really lucky, a gold Mongols here. But as I was saying, the Mongols design here is really nice. I actually really like it with this older logo, to be honest, and that just makes it more coveted to have the gold for this. And as I say that, we had the glitter Greyhound Gaming. This might be an investment friendly down the road. To my knowledge, I think this team is actually disbanded. I don't even think they're playing in tier 2 or 3. So that being said, it might go up in value. Unfortunately, they were never really as iconic as like something like EG or Complexity for when they disbanded. But it's still, you know, a limited supply, which is always going to be something in your favor if you're looking at CS2 skins, specifically stickers, in the eyes of an investment. With that being said, the glitter for that is still not worth much. Whew, we just missed the Blast.TV glitter, which is actually not really too bad because I think the Blast.TV glitter is just worth the same as the regular blue, which is kind of sad because it's a glitter, but because it's in every single capsule for the Paris 2023 series, it's just so diluted, so it's just worthless. But yeah, man, I really like this normal Mongol sticker. It is it's like silvery platinum. I feel like it'll go well with several skins, that any skin really that's going for that white chic or white pattern look. It's a little bit more silver than white, so maybe it'll be a little off color, but sometimes having a little bit of contrast is not actually a bad thing. Wow, we're getting so many of these Mongol stickers. I really hope that's a sign of good things to come here. I mean, we did get the glitter. It'd be nice to get that hollow. Whoa, we're just shy of the MOUZ hollow, which personally I'm okay with because for this particular capsule, the MOUZ stickers for glitter and hollow are pretty lame. They're pretty boring. For the glitter, it literally just looks like a regular red sticker, like the regular blue. You can barely see the glitter effect. And for the hollow, it's just like a slight shade of pink and red, and it's just, honestly, it's just kind of boring. I don't even know if it would go well with like a hot rod or any red skin. It's just an instant pass for me, to be honest. That's actually kind of the case for most of the stickers in this. Even the complexity, like I know they're disbanded, and the older logo stickers are going up in value, but this one's just it's just a freaking star, and ironically, it might actually have more craftability because it's a star than the old complexity sticker. But the old one is a little bit more on the nose by actually having the logo and the team name and whatnot, so and it's more iconic. So I do understand why that's going up more in value at a faster rate. I mean, either way, if you're looking at skins as an investment vehicle, I think the star complexity one, this weird face that they had, is actually still a decent investment. It's just probably going to go up a lot slower. And as I say it, and I should talk about them, we get the complexity glitter. Kind of plain, to be honest. I don't really know if it will go well with like a whiteout or a Mecha Industry M4 or something. But just kind of plain, you know. The Holo might be more sought after. The glitter for the Greyhound Gaming, on the other hand, has a lot more going for it. Look at that. That looks like a proper glitter skin, right? That's like if you went to like your local Michael's and just got a capsule of glitter and just poured it all over the floor, you know, or your hands. And that looks pretty, that lives up to its name with glitter. But yeah, going back to these blue skins, they look really, really plain, minus maybe the Mongols, and I kind of dig the ENCE one too. Actually, it's pretty nice. Kind of like gives me like a Cthulhu vibe. But everything else, like look at this mouse one, man. I get what they're going for. It's like minimalist design of a mouse face or mouse head, but it's just so boring. You could argue maybe it's even matching the boring style of the mouse team's gameplay. They have gotten a little better since they had Sphinx to the team, but who knows, man. I know a lot of people are anti-mouse because their style is a little grindy, it's a little slow, it's a little boring, but kind of match that energy in this sticker, unfortunately. But that being said, I also like the Team Liquid. I feel like Team Liquid's always a solid sticker choice, whether it's regardless of what event or major. Just the design, they always have a good design. It's pretty solid. They have a really good design team in my opinion. That being said, we're about a little over halfway through. We've got a majority of it just being Fluxo, Blast TV, and Mongols Blues. We were lucky enough to get another glitter. I'm actually glad, right as I said, we summoned a Team Liquid glitter. This is kind of like the Greyhound. It's very glittery. It lives up to the name of being a proper glitter sticker skin, so I actually really enjoy it. And I was just talking about how I like the Team Liquid design, and they reward me just in time. So what's interesting about the Greyhound Gaming is that as of right now, 2025, like it's towards the end of the year, it's still like worth pennies, but it's not easily acquired anymore. Which is why, if you know from watching my other videos, you just know for yourself, I'll always tell you to open contender or challenger sticker capsules, because those are the teams that are more likely, or they're gonna have teams that are more likely. Ooh, we just missed the gold Mongols. That would have been sick. But as I was saying, yeah, contender and challenger stickers are usually gonna have the teams that are going to be disbanded or change their logos. I mean, look, Mongols are still in the game. They're competing, they're winning right now in 2025, but they already changed their logo. So as I say that, I hit Complexity, which is another team that changed their logo before they disbanded. So that's why it's always kind of worth it, because you have a better chance of having some scarce supply, which is the key to having your skins appreciate, you know. That being said, we're almost done. We're at the last quadrant of our 50 capsules, and it's looking pretty grim. Down to our last 4. We need some magic here, and we get a freaking Complexity Holo, man. Okay, this is probably one of the best things I'm gonna get. I mean, we only have 3 capsules left, but this is probably gonna be the best thing I get for the whole video. And it's a really, really solid pickup because it's Complexity and they are now disbanded. Even if it's not the ideal logo, it's still Complexity. They're still no longer going to create more of these, so it's a win in my book. Now, if I could just get a gold Mongols, I'd be really happy. But we'll see. We have 2 capsules left, and we're another Mongols. We must got like 10 Mongols already. So we are on the last case. We're going to summon the gold Mongols. I'll take any gold, but I always summon the gold that would be the most ideal. I'll even take a holo, but I prefer the Mongols gold. Even if the other holos might be more valued more, my personal chase now at this point is the gold Mongols. And oh baby, we got the Team Liquid holo. Last capsule magic, man. That is awesome. We actually were able to get 2 holos on the tail end of this video. We started off a little strong with the glitter, even though it was Blast-TV, but that was a foreshadow of getting some good hits. Right, favorite part of the video. It is time for the recap. So to start off, we have 50 capsules of the Paris 2023 Contenders, which come out to be 12 cents a piece. 12 cents times 50 is a total upfront cost of $6, right? So what do we get? We got 2 holos. We have a Team Liquid holo, which is worth about $1.69. We got a Complexity Gaming holo, which is worth about $1.85. The 2 biggest hits for the whole video. Followed by that, we have several glitters. We have a Blast-TV glitter, which unfortunately is worth as the same as a blue, so it's only 3 cents. We have a Mongols glitter, which is worth about 4 cents. We have 2 Greyhound Gaming glitters, which are worth about 3 cents. We have 2 Complexity glitters, which are worth about 11 cents a piece. And we have 1 Team Liquid glitter, which is worth 7 cents. To see who gets a better return on investment, I'm trying to offer a lot of things that are different from the regular CS2 scene. So let me know, check it out, and thanks for watching.